What do you guys think? Lift it and drive it back over here? Put the wheels and tires back on over here? It is gonna look kind of goofy, but yeah, I think we'll do that. Man, I really wish I had some friends sometimes. Fucking heavy, man. Both leaf spring, track bar. That motherfucker's heavy. Don't worry about the smoke. It does that at startup because the oversized injectors. Everything's been gone through. Turbo, bottom end has brand new heads on it, so don't worry about the smoke. Normal. She ships, boys. Yeah, guys, en route right now to my uncle's shop, and just wanted to update you guys. Yesterday, I swapped the fuel pump on the Jeep. Me and my dad just went on like a 2-hour road trip, and right when we were almost there to our destination, the Jeep literally started bogging on us. I had my cruise control set at like 75, and all of a sudden, it just died. Like, cruise control didn't turn off, but speed started falling. I hit the gas, RPM wouldn't move, nothing. So pulled over on the side of the road, turned it off, let it rest a little bit, check everything out, everything was fine. Turned it back on, and things starts driving normal for probably about 20 minutes. Starts doing it again, and it's progressively getting worse. So ECU's not setting any codes, so we're thrown for a loop. I'm posting all over forums, XJ Jeeps Facebook group. I'm posting everywhere, and everyone's telling me crankshaft position sensor, TPS, all this stuff. Some people recommended checking fuel pressure, so I was like, you know what, let me do that first. Well, actually, no, I did check fuel pressure first. I rigged up a fuel pressure gauge, checked that first. Idle was fine. I'm glad I took it out on the drive. Tried to floor it. Of course, it's breaking up. Fuel pressure was literally nearly dropping to 0. So another thing with these Jeeps is the crankshaft position sensor does control voltage to the fuel pump, and it well, I don't know if it controls voltage, but it does control fuel pressure. So if the crankshaft position sensor is reading wrong, it'll shut the fuel pump off, which is usually causes the crank no start. That's what the CPS does. So I was thinking, you know, maybe the CPS is malfunctioning once you start driving a little bit, but that was kind of a stretch, right? Well, I'm not sure if you guys saw it. We have a parts Jeep out there at the shop, and I snagged the CPS off of that. Luckily, it's a Mopar sensor. Threw that in the Jeep, made no change. It was still breaking up. So I was like, you know what? Let me drop the tank. This Jeep was sitting for 6 years before I revived it, before I started working on it. Like I said, it did have a blown head gasket when I got it, or cracked head pretty much. So once I was driving it, like I have 1,000 miles on this thing, and it was running good. But a telltale sign that the pump was messed up was the check valve was screwed up in it. So every once in a while on a cold start, it wouldn't happen all the time, but on the cold start, I'll hop in it, turn it, it wouldn't start. And I also put brand new 4-hole case suspension injectors in it. Wouldn't start. So if you prime the key 3 or 4 times, start it, it would start every time. So the check valve was bad in the pump. I knew that. When I had the fuel pressure gauge on it, as soon as you turn the Jeep off, that thing would fall to like 20 psi. So anyways, ended up swapping the fuel pump yesterday, and I could not believe the carnage to my eyes. I could not believe it, how bad it was. I pulled the fuel pump out, and the sock stayed behind. When I went to pick up the sock, it literally disintegrated in my hands. It's pretty crazy what that old gas will do. Cleaned out the whole tank, scrubbed it, got all that junk grime out of there. The only thing that I wish these XJs had was an inline filter, because now I'm afraid that it clogged up my injectors. Jeep is running fine, it's running great, it has great fuel pressure. I turned off, well actually it's holding 50 psi now at idle. Before it was like 42 psi. At wide open throttle, it's pretty much staying the same or even climbing at wide open throttle. And then when you turn the Jeep off, it's holding fuel pressure pretty good, and I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. We fixed the issue. No longer dying at highway speed, so we got that dialed. I wish we could figure out this cooling system issue, dude. Brand new head gasket, radiator, water pump, hoses, thermostat housing. Everything is brand new, man. Electric fans, I rewired that. Mechanical fan is in good condition. I don't know, man. I feel like the stop leak is still fighting us. So after we get this thing lifted, we're gonna have to dive more in, man, and take that radiator out, see what it does. But yeah, a little update on the Jeep, man. So we're back, guys, day 2, and Jeep is pretty much almost done. Got everything in, leaf springs, T-case, drop bracket. I even brought the wheels over just because I was coming back today, so said fuck it, might as well bring the wheels. Upper lower and control arms. Shocks, everything went in, sway bar, steering stabilizer, track bar, everything's in there. So right now we're just putting on the extended brake lines. We already got the one in the back, because this is a 4.5-inch lift, so I think 3-inch lift you could get away with stock brake lines, but we went ahead, threw in the other one. Yeah, can't wait to see this thing on the ground. Alright, all done. Just got done bleeding the brakes on this thing because of the new brake lines. My uncle actually threw in some new motor mounts for me too. So we'll be good to go once we do the CJ fan clutch. As you guys can tell, pretty worn out. It's about that time. So yeah, we'll throw them on, see what it does. Hell yeah, man. It's finally coming together. It looks so fucking good. Dude, now it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. We shouldn't have fucking painted it. First time running all-terrains on this thing. I don't hate it. Looks pretty good. Especially with the rear tires right now. Looks damn good. Alright, go ahead. Alright, first time on the ground. Oh yeah. Still looks a little high, dude. I think I'm just used to it fucking being sag.
No, it'll break in.
The rear looks a little higher, I ain't gonna lie.
Right around, it'll sag in.
Yeah.
Brand new leaf springs.
Yeah.
Just put some in there.
Hell yeah. Tire poke is perfect. It's literally perfect. Hell yeah. Alright boys, we're on the road. We already took a little test drive around the block, but I ain't got on the freeway or nothing. I saved that for you guys. It feels good, dude. It feels freaking high. This is the same exact setup as the one I had in high school. 4.5 inch lift, 31 inch tires, same lift brand too. So man, a lot of people complain. I mean, you guys could guess what brand it is. You know, it's a budget kit. It's not nothing crazy expensive. If you guys are in the know, you guys will know. Disregard check engine light, Jeep life. But yeah, I think it rides decent, man. And then the adjustable track bar helps out a lot. We did have a scare whenever we set it down. The front tires definitely looked like they were cocked in a little bit, so we thought it needed ball joints. As soon as he adjusted the track bar and torqued everything down, it looks straight now. So we're going to get into line and we're gonna go see the measurements on it. So hoping for that. I really didn't want to do the ball joint job, so I asked my uncle to do it, and he's like, it's expensive, man. I'm like, I know, and I'm gonna pay you for it, so don't worry about it. So yeah, we're about to take it on the freeway, get up to speed, and see what it does. Right now it looks like it's not having that overheating issue that we have, but we will see once we get on the freeway, because it is 91 degrees right now, so we will see. If it's gonna get hot, it's gonna get hot on the freeway, so we'll see. But right now, it's tracking good, man. Steering wheel's not too off, so my uncle used to do alignment, so I know he got it pretty close just by eyeballing it. But yeah, man, driving pretty damn good. I'll see you guys at the alignment shop. We took it to get aligned, and not so good. The camber is very off, so we're gonna need ball joints, and I already posted in a group. I don't know if we're gonna need offset ball joints or if I just need to do stock ball joints to bring the camber in. Don't know. So I'm gonna ask around, and we're gonna do a ball joint install on this thing. If you guys want to see that, let me know. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that before we align this thing. Yes, I shouldn't have been driving it. Put 40 miles on the tires. Shouldn't do that big of damage. So yeah, I'm not gonna drive it around anymore. Just wanted to clean it up. We're gonna go park it in the garage and do the ball joints, and hopefully we can get it aligned again. So yeah, guys, what's going on, guys? We're back, and check it out, man. She's done. She looks so damn good, man. It feels so damn good to have another Jeep again, and to, you know, be rolling in the same type of, you know, vehicle I had when I was in high school. It's pretty crazy, honestly. It feels insane. So one thing that's got to change is this. I'm OCD as hell, and this being all black, white, you know, mixed match, I'm gonna have to tape everything up and give it a good spray. Probably just Uncle forgot a bolt right there. Uncle Mike, you forgot a bolt. We're gonna have to yeah, give it a good spray underneath. But yeah, my battery's dying, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up. But yeah, 31 1150 15s, BF Goodrich all-terrains, rear tire carrier. Before someone asks, my bumpers are custom built. You know, I didn't order them online or nothing like that. They are custom built. I ordered this license plate mount and I wired the light to it, so we're all legal. Don't worry about y'all. No, my license plate, it's not registered at my house anyways. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a little rattle can underspray job just because it's bothering me. But yeah, man, paint job looks damn good. I just rinsed it off. Finally got the blue soap off of the tire letters, and I definitely like it, man. Definitely like it. So if you guys enjoyed it, man, please drop a thumbs up. If you guys want more videos on the Jeep, drop comments down below, man. I will, you know, gladly do that. I do plan on doing some lighting upgrades, cubes right there, cubes in the back, and then I actually might do a light bar hanging on the bottom or on the top, because you guys can see I do got provisions for them here. Or I might do like circle lights hanging down. You guys let me know what y'all recommend. Like the Baja designs underneath, I like the way that looks. D-rings all the way around, that's just the one I had. But yeah, man, if you guys are wondering, I did 20% on the front, 50%, I mean 5% on the back, 50% on the shield, 5% on the windshield, I mean on the brow. So yeah, that's her, man. She looks damn good. I would say the rear is still a little bit higher, but that will sag with the bumper and the tire, so not really worried about it, man. It looks damn good. We're gonna have to address that exhaust because it's eyesore. You can see how rusty it is. I already got a muffler for it, and then I got a tip for it, so we might have to delete that cat or put a new cat on it because that's bothering me, and especially with the paint, that's bothering me too. So we're gonna have to address that on another video. But like I said, man, if you guys enjoyed it, drop that thumbs up, please, man. Helps out the channel so much, you guys don't even understand. It's your boy, ReyesBuilt. See you guys on the next one, man. Peace out.